About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The Show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call, saying we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
So almost ready to get underway. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. The wind to kick the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Kicks and deals. On the ground to first, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a ball club that likes to run, Chris, your favorite. They got athletes, they can steal bases, and they do it at a high percentage.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they continue to push the envelope. Even if they get thrown out, it's not going to cause them to shut down the running game. And I think that's what's been so critical in terms of the success they've had, because that pitcher has to think about the hitter and trying to slow down that track meet on the base paths.
Johan Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike 1. That's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs, bases empty. That one way inside. And that's down and away. Line drive, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. Step off, throw to first. Harper's back on a dive. At the belt and fires. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Stott over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Matt Olson.
Yeah, and one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball right now. This is a guy the lineup relies on for big-time production. He's leading the National League in home runs. Watch out when he comes to the dish.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. Homer number 25 of the year. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Fought off foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the next pitch is way outside. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Austin Riley. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, man aboard, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Man at second. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. outside. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Riley at second with 2 down. Here's the 2-2. And another ball. Adam Duvall to bat next. Right-hander kick steals. This to third. Rolls across the diamond. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games. You know, Boog, Sale carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta is on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent.
There's a strike. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
And he deals. And that's in for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Olsen takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. This is Bryson Stott.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Duvall makes the catch, inning over. And the Braves will take a 1-0 lead to the bottom of the second.
That was the zip code. December 27 was the birth of Canada, the Met fan born in the home.
Back at Truist Park. And now here is Adam Duvall. Duvall, a former All-Star, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So here's Murphy now. There's a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. They got it for out number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Orlando Arcia. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across. Play made. That ends the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto.
Jacob Tyler Realmuto, he has quite the trophy case as a multiple-time All-Star, Silver Slugger, and Gold Glove winner. This guy's a great leader by example for his team.
The lefty fires. Outside low, ball 1. And the slider just misses.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Sale ready. On the ground to 3rd, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into 2nd with nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So digging in, Zach Wheeler. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 1 strike.
Realmuto leads off 2nd with nobody out. And now the count is even. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Olsen, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now grounded out his first time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home, he'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next, Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1. Turner runs. Pitching for a strike.
0-1.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And Sale deals. That one down the line. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Got plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. His first at bat was a strikeout. Inside, just missed.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Duvall sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. Back here in Atlanta, and now Chris Sale.
The pitcher.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Fouled off left side. Chris Sale has, if you put it in a broadcaster's parlance, he kind of goes about it like Ron Burgundy. You put the sign down, he reads it, and he throws it. And that's it.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So the lineup flips over. And now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Swings through that high fastball.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, and that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Man at second with 1 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The Braves down by a run here in the last half of the third. And it's 1-1. Man at second. And that one fouled off. And the pitch.
Ball two.
Misses outside, ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Into center. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
2 on, 2 outs. That one well upstairs. And 1-1. And a good eye there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two outs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Michael Harris next to bat for the Braves. Wheeler with a throw over. And he's back safely. Three-1 now. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. First time up, he grounded to third. This one in the air. He's got it, and that is out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, and they trail it here 2-1.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
And we're back.
Leading
John
off for
Sciambi with Chris
Philadelphia,
Singleton,
the right
and set
fielder,
to lead
number
off the
8,
fourth, Nick
Nick
Castellanos.
Castellanos.
The pitch. Finds its way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Sale delivers. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Fly to left his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and fires. Fouled off. He was late. First and second here, no outs.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a tapper. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners in the scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Two on, one out. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
That's down and in. One down, runners at second and third. And now the lefty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Listen, you got to attack him just like you would any other hitter right here. Now, you can't let up just because you think it's a pitcher at the plate. If he gets a bloop single, 2 runs come around to score. You can't have that.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
The 0-2. And downstairs. Second and third, 2 down. Ground ball left side. Riley whips it across. That's out number 3. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the left fielder, Adam Duvall. Wheeler back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Outside. And that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Sean Murphy. Flied to right his first time. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. Corrals it. 2 away down.
Number 5.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In the air, left side. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Blue. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Jared Kelman looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. Brings it in. That is the inning. Braves strand 1, and our score remains 2-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Huascar Noah.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Turner now, 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And here it comes. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Just missed. Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-1 now. And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground. Albies tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Harper, 31 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That's down and in. A slider missed. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's in there at the knees. Two down, nobody on. And a ground ball to first. He handles it himself, and the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna Jr.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. In the air, out towards left center. He's under it. And there's one down.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's some real power at the plate. Matt Olson. High fly ball out to left field. Schwarber calls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it is 2-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Righty delivers. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Back here in Atlanta, now here is Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
The right-hander back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 8.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. There's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Kicks and deals. And a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging. 1 gone here.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. first pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game, and we're the top half of the sixth. And the 1-0. And fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So up next, Bryson Stott.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the second game of the series. Off the mark there, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Righty to the plate. And the count 1-2. Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Slider clips the zone. Here's the 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Zach Wheeler stands in for the Phillies. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs. Just missed. In there at the knees. 1-2. The pitch. On the ground to third. Riley. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. No runs despite the 3 hits, no errors, and they leave him loaded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. Back at Truist Park, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one the other way. Turner zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pitch. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here comes a pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And now, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Schwarber settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The pitch. That's to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a strike on the outside corner. The 1-2. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. The 2-2 on the way. Cut on and miss, struck him out. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now the number 2 hitter, Johan Rojas. That's in there. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped. Acuna going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. And there's a ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Phillies down in order. Score remains 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Nelson.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
So now a pinch hitter, David Fletcher.
Number 64.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Drew. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
The line and the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-1. That one drifts inside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Fly ball to right. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Acuna now. 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Breaking ball inside. Ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike. And another ball. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered twice, the last one back to the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Manning really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging. Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right side, hard hit to second, Turner, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Here's Johnson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And the pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The next offering misses. 1-1. Johnson fires. And now 2 balls and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Check swing, didn't go. Now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Here's Johnson fires. Ground ball, Austin Riley. The throw to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. Hit hard on the ground is short. Arcia whips it to first, and Castellanos is out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Johnson, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed.
1-0.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Bryson Stott waits on deck. Next offering is in for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
3 balls, 3 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground right side. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gregory Soto.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. A strikeout and a walk. And here it comes. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
No outs, runner at first. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. That misses, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And he deals. Gets the bunt down the right side. Over to Turner for one. Over to first. Safe.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Going pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And a good eye there.
If we were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas settles underneath it. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your side.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that ball is out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 down, and now Orlando Arcia. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Pitch misses there,
1-1.
and the count is 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Andrew Bullock gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Forrest Wall. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Just missed. Arcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Matt Strom up and throwing. Hoffman also throwing. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball 2.
Off the mark there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. The 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a single might score 2.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. That one not close. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Yo one. Good eye right there. Ball to strike. Fastball for a strike. Just off the outside corner. The count now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Real Muto at the plate now. That's ball one. Iglesias, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think it's the deception, his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
One down, base is empty. To third, Riley. Jump throw. And Real Muto is out. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. And you got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Brandon Marsh.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
There's the strike. The Braves leading by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.